started to train us. But we're going to bring him out anyway, and we're going to see how he'll act for us. Please welcome Grimley, our black vulture. Come on, buddy. He's over here. Come here. All the way up. Right up here. Here you go. Get up here. Get up top. There you go. This is Grimley. He is a black vulture. Black vultures can be found all across North America, as well as their larger cousins, the turkey vultures. The black vultures are black all over with a little bit of white on their wingtips. The turkey vultures are the larger of the two. They appear somewhat kind of a brownish black, and they'll have that red head that everyone can see clearly when you see a vulture on the side of the road. Now, our vulture doesn't have white wingtips. The reason for that is he was at one time a wild bird. Grimley landed on some power lines and was electrocuted. This burned the primary flight feathers on the ends of his wings down, and they didn't grow back in properly. So now Grimley can't fly much higher than about 5 or 6 feet off the ground. He couldn't be released back into the wild, so we took him in, not only to give him a home, but so we could use him to teach people about the vultures and just how important these guys really are. Now, the reason we want to teach you how important the vulture is, try to think of what the world would be like without animals like the vultures. Vultures are what are known as scavengers, which means that they eat dead animals. So if there were no scavengers to clean up dead animals in the environment, what do you think would happen in nature? Those dead animals would be left to rot. They would spread disease to other animals and to people. But with the vultures and other scavengers cleaning up those dead animals, they actually can help keep the world a much cleaner and safer place. Vultures can eat things as harmful to human beings as botulism, rabies, even the plague. For the most part, whatever goes in one end of the vulture will come back out the other end perfectly sterile. Now, if you don't believe me, we have plenty of vulture poop. I will let you sample some. You can eat as much as you want. Any volunteers? No, there never is. All right. The vulture is designed to eat dead animals. Everyone knows vultures don't have feathers on their face or on their head. The reason for that is where they're putting their face to get their food, it's not exactly clean or sanitary. So, vultures develop bald heads so they can stay clean while they're eating. Now, these birds don't smell bad, they don't stink, they're actually quite clean. They bathe very frequently. Grimley has the fountain located in his display over here on the side of the stage, and he bathes in it at least once a day. In the wild, vultures will bathe in a river, a lake, any other water source they can. And they also like to do something known as sunbathing. Have any of you ever seen a vulture on a hot day just standing, holding its wings out wide?
He was just doing it.
The sun to kill any germs or bacteria that's in their feathers. It's another way these birds can stay very clean. Now, Grimley, you went too far. You completely missed the piece of food. Hey. They don't have anything for you. Just remember, when the vulture walks by you, don't try to reach down to him because he's going to think you have food and you don't, and he's going to bite your finger. And then I'm going to laugh at you because I told you not to do it. Come here, buddy. Come here. Now, we've trained Grimley to react to us in a certain way because he's so intelligent. Grimley knows if he can't see the food, he has no reason to go to you. So the way we trained Grimley was we actually kind of cup our hand and we put the food at the very back of it. So Grimley actually has to come to us and stick his hand or his head inside of our hand to see if there's a treat there or not. And that way we can call him to us sometimes without actually having to use the treat.
That's my baby.
Because like I said before, we use positive reinforcement with birds. Well, that means we have to feed them to do something. Now, if he's not getting anything, he will ignore us like he is doing right now. Now, the good thing is Grimley cannot fly away. The bad thing is Grimley runs faster than most of us care to. So when he decides he wants to go his own way, he will. Let me bring him up here one more time. Come here, buddy. Come on. Now, I've taught you a little bit about vultures. I told you a little bit about Grimley. What do you guys think of Grimley? He's a pretty cool bird. Hey. No. This way. I told you it's going to be a long day.
He's like, nope, not today.
Now, Grimley has to go back with Taylor all the way to his display at the side of the stage. But he has learned that once he goes back into the display, he doesn't get any extra treats. So Grimley has learned to try to run away. Especially when he thinks it's the end of his segment in the program. Come on, buddy. Come on, I'm going to walk you over here. I'm going to hand you off to Taylor. Yep. Now to Taylor. Go with Taylor. Stay with Taylor. The whole way. We're not done until that door's closed and he's inside. Almost. There we go. All right, cool. It can be frustrating sometimes. Taylor will get within